Alright, welcome back guys. Sorry about the blue screen that you guys are potentially seeing right this second. Give me 2 seconds, make sure everything's set up good. Perfect. Alright, so the audio is good, the sound coming through is good, the fact that it's not coming through my TV, so it's not going to be deafening you guys with an echo is fantastic. Alright, so everything's running pretty good. Welcome guys, we are at the Beagle 2, which I believe is in the Acelius Primus. I don't know. Complete! It's done. Damn. Top 50%. Oh, hey, I hit the top 50. Fucking right. Must have been just barely or something. Or enough people joined in and got, like, lower ranks or some shit like that. But that's fucking sweet. 14 million for that. Plus the global awards. Damn, that's good. Wait. Do I have to... Starport Services missions? Or contacts or something? I don't know how to cash in on it. Contacts. Power contact. But... how do I collect? Let's just see. 11. No, so we haven't collected the reward yet. How do we collect it? From the landing bulletin board. So in here? Do I have to go through this and then... ah, okay, there we go. Fucking right. 14.3 million in the fucking bank. Alright, so, now that I'm thinking about it and I'm sitting here, I'll also tell you guys I have the chat directly in front of me. If you guys want to join in and have a conversation, spark it up, tell me I'm doing noob things, tell me I need to go here, there, whatever. Just, you know, leave me a comment in the chat thing and I will see it. Yeah, I don't have any cargo on this thing. This place does have some pretty decent missions, though. For not being, only being neutral with them. We're not even, like, friendly or cordial. Well, I guess I am with these guys. Oh, well, that's interesting. Alright, whatever. So, I figured in this episode, since I don't really have a core goal, per se, we're going to just do a bit of everything. We're probably going to have to figure out... Ultima, I believe, is the one who sent me the link or the info about arsenic and where to get that. What else was sent to me? Oh? Oh? Oh, that's cool. That's fucking hella cool. Huh. Holy shit. Traffic report. Holy fuck me. Yeah, this does include all the other systems. It's all linked together, I believe. Or this counts. I don't know if that counts just normal ships or if that counts like players only or what the hell's going on there. Meh, not a big deal. Let's just see. Oh shit, there's actually a lot of people in here. Still. I am tempted to join another ship. I want to fuck around with that one. May cause you to be kicked. Huh. That's fucking cool. I do want to try that at some point in time, but we'll do that later. Yeah, as it stands, I'm just kind of waiting for people to join the stream and, thinking of the different things we could do. We could go out and do more exploration. We are currently in the Cobra, not the ASPX, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in... Well, I guess we could always call the ship to us. But then we have to sit here for a while. Where is it, anyways? Out of curiosity. Oh, never mind. It's already here. Fucking... Oh, yeah! I showed it off to somebody. That's right. Definitely be using this ship for now. I'm thinking... Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking a little bit of everything. We've... I don't know. Maybe not bounty hunting. We've done a lot of bounty hunting recently. This thing does have cargo capacity, so I could potentially do some trading. This thing also has great jump distance with its, like, what, 33, I think, or 32 light year jump distance per fucking jump. Ah, that's what I could also do. This is another one of those things that I want to get done is, well, not done, but do a little bit more work on, is unlocking more engineers. You've claimed 50 or more combat bonds. I believe, if I'm not incorrect, combat bonds has to do with engagement zones instead of bounty hunting zones. So you basically have to, like, hop in, start fucking some shit up on a low-intensity conflict zone and get the fuck out with your combat vouchers and then trade in 50, which I believe is total. Because it's just you've claimed 50, so it means you've turned in 50 total, I believe. And then we could unlock mines and missiles, but... Well, actually, he also does scanners. Mines and missiles, comma, scanners. Scanners would be kind of nice. Frameshift drives and shield runner generators is also great, and... Where do I get the Sun Tool relics? You can buy them at the Cheranovsky City in the Niguri system. So let's go do that. Ngurii system. Nigrui, whatever. Regardless. Oh, it's still plotting. 8 jumps. That's not bad at all. We can deal with that. Madi also was fucking awesome and sent me a link to the different, not bounties, the different rewards currency-wise for scanning various stellar bodies and stuff. I'm not scanning stars anymore. They don't pay out enough. Fuck that noise. It's like... granted, neutron stars. If I come across another neutron star, I will fucking scan it. Or if I come across one in general, because I think I actually have only come across the white dwarf fucking pulsar-looking thing. Damn, this system is still just a hot spot.
Landing gear retracted.
Wasn't expecting there to be that many people still here. Fuck, what was I saying now? Ah, don't mind me. I'm baked. Thank you. But yeah, no, definitely. There's like a lot of people still here. It's weird. I thought they'd all have dissipated after the community mission. But I guess a lot of people did like me and they, you know, they showed up to it, left their ship there when they did their community mission and then popped out. Plus, I don't actually know. It said that you had, like, well, it didn't say you had to. It said you can claim your bounty at the mission board in the system itself. So I don't know if you can, like, just go to the community missions elsewhere and claim them, or if you actually have to be in that specified system to claim your reward. And if that's the case, I can see why there's a lot of people in and out of there for the next day or two, collecting on their shit. Gotta start using this more often. The quick tab thing. Oh, it's what? The fuck? That didn't pop up long enough. It said it's coming down in 60 minutes for there we go. In order to apply a quick update. Another one? Aw, come on, guys. Son of a bitch. Well, I mean, realistically speaking, it means we get like a proper hour mission kind of deal. But, yeah, that's rather disappointing. Oh well. We'll see how long the update takes. If it's gonna be like a big update, I mean, they said a quick update. So if it's like the 90 megabyte one, then it's no big deal. But if it's a big one, like if they're just like, oh yeah, it's a small update. We swear it's only a small one, and it comes out to be like fucking, like, you know, a couple gigs, then we might just go do an episode of Lichtenstein Battle Mage. Because I have been wanting to do that for a while, and I haven't had an opportunity to yet. Every time I sort of get a chance, something comes up. None of that is fantastic. Fuck, there's a lot of stellar bodies around here. What up, Do Ultima? Welcome back to the stream, bro. Can you believe this shit? Look at that. I get in and it hits me with that shit. We had an update yesterday, but apparently we just have to have another fucking one today. Although, Mice and Gods was saying that his update, like, fried his map system, made it a complete pain in the ass for him to do anything. His jumps were flopping all over the place. I don't know. I mean, I can't think that he would be doing something wrong with the map, because he's been in the streams from, you know, day one. He's got all the same tips that I have, pretty much. So, I'm not going to say that he doesn't know how to use the map. I'm pretty confident that he does. But maybe that's why. Maybe some people were having some issues with the previous patch, and now they're like, oh, we need to do a quick fix. Here's kind of hoping, because, I mean, I really love this game, but he has had some terrible luck with it. And yeah, thanks to, Modi sent me the little, well, this, like, picture of all the different costs associated with scanning things, and yeah, fuck stars. Stars don't pay out fuck all unless you're scanning a neutron star, and even then, it doesn't pay out that great. So, I'm gonna stop with the star shit. I'll scan gangster planets and scan the system for extra data and stuff like that. Okay. Well, Mice, like it says up there, there is another update in another 60 minutes or so. Quick update, so here's hoping that it's a hot patch for the issues that you've been experiencing and other people, I'm sure. Because, yeah, I would like you to be able to enjoy the game as much as I enjoy it. It's disheartening to hear that you have so many issues with it. It's like, ah, god damn it, I wish I just could fix it for you, because this is a fantastic game when it works right. Just, yeah, you've had really bad luck with trying to get it to work right. And I mean, granted, it's kind of like an asinine suggestion. It's kind of like the, or did you plug your computer in? Is that why it's not working? Oh man, that came off a little bit more racist than it needed to, but regardless, my thing is, like, have you tried reinstalling the game? Because as much as that really shouldn't be an issue on the consoles and shit like that, I had major issues with my Fallout 4 just a little while ago. Every time the game would crash, I'd have to pop the disc out and pop it back in, or it wouldn't run the fucking game. And I had to uninstall everything and then reinstall it again. Ah, yeah, okay. Fair enough, dude. I feel you that way. It's just, yeah. What up, Snoo? Welcome back, bro. I didn't reply to your comment because I figured you might be in the stream, but I gotta say, I feel your pain to an extent. Like, this thing is, well, it doesn't seem like it's meant particularly to be a cargo carrier, but it is pretty goddamn fantastic at the distance that it jumps. You were saying yours gets, like, your type, type 9 gets 16, light years per jump or whatever? This thing gets, like, 32. And if you follow the build that Ultima posted, it's, 35, I think. His is 35. I do like my extra thrusters, just in the odd chance that I do get into combat. That maneuverability could be fucking clutch. Same with, like, the variation that I have with my defensive capabilities is kind of nice. It gives me that comfort zone right there. It's like, okay, if something does show up, I have ECM, I have chaff, I have point defense system. Turns out, too, I gotta say, I mean, like, water worlds and shit like that obviously pay out way fucking more, but gas giants actually pay a pretty fucking penny.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, and I'll also say to all of you guys, I'm sure it's kind of come up before too. If my comments seem a little bit short-winded on my YouTube page, don't take like don't take it to heart. It's just I don't have a keyboard hooked up right now. I don't know where the fuck it went. My girlfriend grabbed it for her computer, and I haven't seen it since. But yeah, typing shit out with the controller is a little bit tedious. So yeah, don't be disheartened if it's like not the most descriptive answer. I'm not trying to be a dick or blow you guys off or anything. I just, yeah. Fuck, this place would be... I may as well scan this place. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, see, like I said in my comment, dude, like, I hope it fixes shit for you, because at some point in time, in the fairly distant future, because it's gonna be a fucking while, but I'd love to see you just rolling around with some fucking crazy Imperial Eagle just raping face, fucking shit up right, left, and center. Fully engineered so you can take down Corvettes. Oh, I can't even scan it. Never mind. I didn't even... Fuck. I should have looked at the fact that this whole place is already discovered. A Durka Durka. A Durka Dur. Oh, and we're in the system that we need to be in. God damn, I was not paying attention. I'm like, wait, why is it not... Oh. Oh, that would do it. Chervansky City, right over here. Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good. You didn't miss too much. But yeah, definitely, if you want, take a look at the build that Ultima did for the ASPX. See if you like it that way. I like the fact that they're at least giving us, like, time updates that way, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, hey, by the way, it's 10 minutes now, click. From what I understand, from what I've been told and shit like that, the Vulture seems to be the best combat vessel. That's not even just, like, personal opinion from people, that just seems to be, like, the universal opinion. I still feel like Snoop Hawk will eventually. I think the learning curve and the steepness of it and the fact that you have to have a PC next to you has kind of deterred him from that for now, but I could definitely see him getting into it anyways. Yeah. But yeah, no, there's definitely fuel rats already on the PS4. The guy that I was just randomly playing in a wing with earlier, well, I won't say earlier, I guess I'll say like before I went to bed, very, very shortly before I went to bed, he said that he got saved by a fuel rat already, so. Oh, is it? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Please place a request before attempting to land at this Imperial facility. Reduce speed to within restricted limits.
Yeah, reduce speed, gotcha.
Approval granted. You may now proceed to landing pad 07. Initiating auto-docking protocols.
Actually, I guess that would put me at like... should be close to 50 million total earned, like, or total net worth now. Ah, I've broken it! 54 million net worth, fuck yeah! Yeah, I think there does need to be a bit of an overhaul of the chat system. And not even just like a full overhaul, but there should be a global chat that you can like get into or something like that. Or certain channels that were created for fuel rats or things like that. See, that would be something that I would actually find pretty interesting, is doing dispatch. Not even just being the fuel rat, but constantly, like, coordinating, you need to go here, you need to go there. Oh, this guy hasn't fucking checked in for fucking an hour, and he should have been there 10 minutes ago, what the fuck's going on? You know, like, that would be kind of, that would be neat. Mm-hmm. As it stands with the PlayStation, it would almost be like you'd have to play, like, phone tag. Hey, you, go tell the fuel rats! By the time it finally got to them, oh my god, the shitstorm it would be. You guys should have, yep, the Sown Kill relics. And I think I need 3. That's this way. Three. And now we need to go to the Coon system. So that is the home system, yes? So Kun, Khun. It's one letter away from being cunt. Yeah, see the T6 or the T7. I don't know. It's like 5 and 6 or 6 and 7. But from what I was playing around with in the Coriolis shipyard, the T9, while having a fantastic cargo load, has such a shit jump range with that cargo load that to be a fuel rat, like, it would almost be faster to fly back at fucking slipstream speed than to wait for somebody with a 12 fucking light year jump distance to get to you when you're, 16,000 fucking light years away. 16 legit thousand. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck, are you kidding me? But in terms of just like cargo hauling, like if you could find a good trade route that could actually contain like 400 pounds worth of shit, oh man, you could make money. Oh, you could make bank.
Uncoupling complete. Please exit the station at your earliest convenience.
Landing gear retracted.
See, yeah, like I said, like the T5 and the T6 had a better jump range. It was a lot closer to like the Dolphin, which gives you a balance between like distance and weight capacity, because it definitely had more than the Dolphin. Has larger module slots and shit.
Warning. There are reports of increased traffic.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about increased traffic.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, like the ASPX, if you want to get somewhere fast, definitely keep it. And, I mean, granted, I don't know how much money you have, like, at your disposal, per se. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, my advice, though, would be to keep the ASPX, and if for no other reason to keep it, just have, like, one cargo slot, your fuel scoop. Don't even do scanners if you don't want to explore with it, but it's a lot quicker to get to a station where you need to be. Like, my strategy as it stands right now in terms of bounty hunting is, why would I fly my slow-ass Cobra when I can take this thing and then just get my Cobra delivered? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the T6 had like 23 when I built it. 23, 24 light year jump distance per shot. I believe. That was a couple of days ago. But the T9 is the one that has the shit fucking jump distance. I compared the two and like, yeah, you get a lot more cargo capacity, but man, you take a hit. I imagine the Conda would probably be like the best for being a fuel rat. Would it not? From my understanding, it has a wicked cargo capacity and pretty much the longest jump distance, if not the longest jump distance in the game. Granted, it's pretty fucking expensive to set one up, but if you had the capital, that would probably be the way to go for a fuel rat. Also, curiosity for the PC Elite Dangerous community. Do the Fuel Rats, like, is it like an independent organization? And, like, if you were to join the Fuel Rats on PC and shit like that, would they be like I'm just curious how much of a business it's sculpted as. Like, if you were respected or whatever and, like, had a good reputation, would they set you up with a badass ship to fucking use or something? Yeah, sorry, not Cobra, Conda. Yeah, that's what I thought. Granted, that's stacked up pretty good. Okay. Yeah, well, I figured as much. I just wasn't sure, like, how how hardcore of a business model these motherfuckers had, right? Like... Yeah, see, that's what I figured. The T6 seems to be the more... Like, it's a good balance. Minutes left. We still have time. That's part of why I'm not checking the systems, though, for, like, scannable planets and shit. I'd rather get to this system and cash in our reward and get our engineer unlocked before shit hits the fan. Yeah, I already fucking scanned it, but I may as well do it again. Bam.
3, 2, 1.
Fucking War of the Worlds up in this bitch. I mean, I guess we do still have, what, 40 minutes left it was telling me? 40? I mean, we do have 40 minutes. We'll start checking around. I'm not gonna fly fucking thousands of light seconds away or anything stupid like that, but I'll take a gander at what's in the system.
Fuel scooping.
Only one astronomical object, so probably just another star. Oh, never mind. There's all types of shit here.
Disengaged.
And it's all landable, too. Damn. The landable ones are actually worth less money, from what I checked out before.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh my god. That's fucking dedication. I hope that fuel rat made millions. Like, what the fuck? The fact that the other guy stayed in one fucking spot while this fuel rat came to save his asses out the fucking wall, too. Like, are you kidding? Yeah, the time. Bro, I got some time. I ain't got 7 hours to watch this poor motherfucker go save somebody else. Oh, man. Yeah. Actually, from the thing that I was reading, at least if it's like more up to date or whatever, the gas giants with life actually pay more than the neutron stars, and the white dwarfs only pay out like the thing that I was reading. I can't remember exactly, but I know the neutron stars was like 57,000 credits, and then the white dwarfs was like 25,000 and shit like that. The gas giants paid out like 60k though. With life, or more. The bigger the gas giant, like, the better the life or whatever, the better payout. Still, though, man, like, wow. Yeah, I've definitely gotten to the point where, like, once I saw what they pay you for stars, neutron stars, super giant fucking blue-white ones, and the white dwarfs are the only stars that I'll actually be scanning. Oh, and black holes pay out pretty fucking good, too. But I don't imagine you're gonna run... Like, I can't really see running across a whole bunch of black holes in this fucking game. Fair enough, Ultima. I understand that. I think at this point in time, my main goal will be, for now, to keep accumulating money, keep doing some exploration to accumulate said money, keep working on my engineering and shit like that, but primarily I want to start getting towards a very large ship. That's my goal. I want something with fighter craft, and if I have to, then I'm going to start grinding some fucking missions for the Federation so that I can get a Corvette or something, but I want something gangster. James, what up, though? Welcome to the stream, bro. Fair enough. Ultima does love his trading. See, addendum ... of slaves. my opinion, it's fantastic. It's got a great community. There's a lot to it. There's a couple of things that I would ask for, but all things considering, I'm not really... Oh, shit! Whoops. Well, it's a good thing we got a scoopable star here, or we'd be asking for a fucking rat. That would have been great. Well, I guess we're gonna just kind of be chilling here for a minute.
Fuel scooping.
While we fuel up. No, I have not yet. That's another thing I want to do, is involve myself in a war, but I want to look up a little bit more on how to do that. Plus, I need, like, a decent combat vessel. Unless I start doing, like, the sneaky ground tactic shit, where it's, like, infiltrate a base and shut off the generator and all that type of shit. Oh, yeah, no, definitely enthusiasm for this game. It's fucking wicked. And, yeah, there's definitely some things that I would change and stuff. Like, one of the things that I think they have a misconception on, and I would love to be able to do... And granted, I see their point, but I also see that the community has come to compromises and the devs still haven't really responded on it. And that is having wings with crew, right? Now, understandably, you only are allowed, I believe, 4 players in a wing total. And I can see the point if you had, you know, a wing of 4 and they all have crazy big ships, and then you have crews of 3 on each one of those 4 ships. That's pretty fucking overpowered. But one of the comments made a lot of sense. He's like... they were like double dipping, blah blah blah, and he's like, double dipping, bitch, this is a war. I say escalate to the extremes. So that's a fair point to make. The other thing that I really like the community for on that front is the community came forward and was like, alright, that's kind of fair, like, we see that point. But what we would like, and what my addendum is they said, well, why not just still have it locked to the amount of commanders you can have, right? So you only have a total of, you know, 4 commanders, and if you want to have 1 ship with 3 crew and then 1 ship Lone Star, then by all means. I say swap it up a little bit and let us have a 5-man crew if you have proper crew. 4-man wing, 5-man if there's crew slots involved. So you could have 4 ships with 1 person in a crew, or you could have, you know, like 3 ships with 2 people in fighters or something like that. Give us a little bit more expandability. Or even, you know, if you want to do crew and wing, max it out at 6 so that you can have 3 ships with 3 fighter craft. You know what I mean? Or something along those lines would be a really neat way to go. Or even include a whole new fucking game mode instead of PvP. Call it like GVG, Group v Group, or Clan v Clan or whatever, and that's where you get your, like, your 4 ships or your 8 ships with full fucking crews going at each other. Granted, this isn't like the fucking most extreme combat simulator for space and shit like that, I get that, but there's a lot of potential to this game that I see, and I would love to see it fully utilized. Where's that star we were just at? It's gotta be this one then. Yep. Well, it's what, 3 jumps? Fuck it, we got enough for 3 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ultima, see, that's another thing that me and the guy that I was flying wing with were talking about, and we were joking about. I was playing with Kitty Cat Snaggle too, so me and him were having a good laugh because he actually had a mic. The other guy had a keyboard. His mic had broken, but one of the things that I laughed at is, like, being a pilot in this game is like, it's like being royalty, and everybody else just basically gets shit on, in my opinion. Think about it. You trespass, you go into a dock without asking permission, they charge you $500. What the fuck is $500 to a pilot? Like, even the shittiest, most starred-out pilot gets a $500 fine. They shrug that bitch off and go, whatever, I make that in, I don't know, 30 seconds when you equate it out. Like, could you imagine being in this game, getting off your ship, walking into the dock, having station security stop you and go, You owe us $200,000. Oh yeah, sure, that's pocket land. Here you go, bro. I made that on the last trip out. I didn't even intend to. It just like this guy attacked me. It didn't work out well for him.
Frameshift drive charging.
You can have it. Here, $50,000 tip just because you actually came and talked to me. Like, after I bought my ASP Explorer, I went to the asteroid belt to do some loops around the asteroid. Test it. It cuts you. It cuts the fucking comments off. Do some loops around the asteroid, testy, and then it got killed by a pirate. Let me just see if it works better if I go this way, if it cuts it off. Ah. Huh. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, if you guys leave a larger comment, I can see the whole thing by going through my broadcast settings, but it doesn't actually display the whole thing through my tablet, which is a little bit strange.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
No, not like that. Like for the PlayStation app and like the broadcasting comment thing. What the comment that you had said, it goes, funny thing happened yesterday after I bought the ASP Explorer. I went into the asteroid belt to do some loops around the asteroid testy, and then it stops. It like cuts off. But when I go into the actual like broadcast menu on my PlayStation and open it up, it shows what the whole comment was. So the app, for whatever reason, is cutting off the comment.
Fuel scooping.
Alright. Long sight base. Yeah.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh shit! Whoops. CZ. Yeah, have a good lunch break, bro. I understand. And, yeah, I'll definitely be on later. Be on all fucking night. And even if the patch is a lot larger than they claim it to be, I'll still be playing, well, if I can't play this, I'll play, Lichdom Battle Mage and actually start that game. Oh, okay. Definitely not a player. Or if it's a player, that was like the shittiest player ever. Yes, they go, well, sort of. It goes down for a couple of minutes, supposedly, while they do a quick patch. Which, yesterday they did a quick patch. It took literally 5 seconds for my system to do it. It was fuck all. I have a 25 meg per second internet connection, though, and yeah, that's like I said. Yeah. Oh, really? At the hours they go down. I've never really experienced that unless it's like seamless. It doesn't really affect your game. Because yeah, I've never truly come across a time where it was like, oh shit. Maybe once I've been booted. But even then, I think most of it was just due to patches. But yeah, with 25 megs per second download speed, the 90 meg download that was up last night took literally about 6 seconds and it was done. I think the installation time was longer than the download time.
Orbital flight engaged.
Try and do her a lot more smooth this time. It's kind of nice that I actually get like a see-through floor for this ship. Being able to look down and actually see what's going on. Ah, interesting. So, since I'm not super experienced at the planet landing, although this one seems to be going pretty good, any other tips for the planet landing? Like, you know, like, try to enter planet glide mode at 150 kilometers from the base, or anything like that? Don't jinx me, bro. Don't jinx me. So far, no crashes. I've definitely, like, not done good on the planet glides and shit like that. I feel like I'm getting better now that I understand how it works more, because there's, like, no proper tutorial on how to enter planets. There's a tutorial on what to do when you're in the planet, or, like, how to use the rover, but there's nothing really to do with, like, hey, by the way, this is how you're supposed to enter these planets without killing yourself. But I feel like this is a pretty good landing at this point. I feel like that was smooth. Yes, unfortunately, planet landing is only in Horizons.
Lakon, Kilo, Uniform, Sierra, Flight Control, online. Welcome, Commander.
Yeah, see, the first couple of times I did it, I just basically tried playing it like fucking, like No Man's Sky, which I realize now in hindsight was probably pretty foolish, but, you know what I mean? Just, like, dive straight down, don't give a fuck about the atmosphere, kind of just fuck it, get in there. Yeah, it always left me, like, fucking, like, 3 minutes out from the damn, from the landing pad and shit like that. I believe it was Daedalus who was the one who kind of informed me on what I was doing wrong there. As well as Maudie, he was also one that was like, you know, if you're going to go down and you need to dive, do it at a 45-degree angle, I believe he said. Da-dun, 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 da-dun.
Landing gear deployed.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, having, like, the console in front of you, I couldn't even imagine trying to actually fly a plane. I need to be able to see where the fucking vehicle is. You know, I don't need to be able to, but I feel a lot more comfortable with it. And when you're, like, in the cockpit of a plane, it's like, you can't see shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? It's all on instruments. I was also warned, though, I can't remember who warned me, but somebody warned me that if you come in too hot and you're upside down, you can fry your cockpit and kill yourself. Nice. Okay, so the 45-degree mark is kind of like your threshold. If you go over that, you're kind of hooplawed. You'll probably get kicked out of the glide mode. Okay. You see, I've never actually come across a high-gravity planet yet, per se. There you go, bro. Bam! Aww. Aww. I thought you could do other... Aww. I thought you could kind of stack it a bit. So, curiosity, what's the difference between the FSD range on this thing versus the FSD range for the Farseer? No. I've heard of that happening. I've never heard the audio of it. Oh, is it? Okay. Well, that's a little bit disheartening. Oh, well. I mean, regardless, we could get the engines up, though. Oh, never mind. Ha! We already got the engines tuned. Shield generator, though. We don't have anything on this. Enhanced low power shields. Or reinforced. Thermal resistant. Well, we may as well get the enhanced low power since we actually have the ability to get it going. Plus, it should help us build up relations with these guys. Yeah, I've got 15 of this thing, so... Even if I have to re-roll, it is definitely not the end of the fucking world. Oh, I definitely want to re-roll that one. God damn. Well, I mean, the mass came out fucking nice, but the power draw didn't really increase very much. Ooh, maybe I will keep it, though. That's not a bad boost. Cooled or cooked? I mean, the power draw went up by 12%. I suppose that's a pretty big boon. And the fact that the optimal hull mass got a huge kick in the fucking face is pretty nice. The optimal strength is also a pretty big boost. The mass reduction, like, that was a pretty good roll. I was expecting a lot worse when I saw it tank the other one, but apply that bitch for damn sure. Alright, fuck yeah. It'll compare them, correct? Still, yeah. Yeah, well, I was a little bit confused. I wanted to be sure it was cooked, not cooled, because that's very different. You can see your shield strength and resistances on the right-hand panel. Okay. See, I wish it had more of a comparison. But it seems like a lot more shit tanked on that one, so try again. Try again. Damn. The secondary effects on that roll were pretty fucking good, but I'm going to keep the rest of it. Nice, grade 2 access. Fucking right. Don't have the materials anyways, germanium. Alright, well. Still, regardless of the fact that we have to hop out in 20 minutes, I would still say that we've already had a pretty fucking successful episode in the fact that we already have another engineer unlocked. And if I remember what Mahdi or Ultimo's saying, once you unlock 3 engineers, you unlock the third, or you unlock the last one or whatever, you unlock another one at the bottom of the page, and I'd definitely like to see what he rocks. By providing 100,000 credits worth of bounty vouchers. Well then, that would take about 5 minutes in a fucking zone to get. To get strong shields, you usually go for thermal resistant shield upgrade, 4 resistance, augmented shield boost. Fair enough. That's actually, I've swapped out who I belong to on the galactic power so that, you know, 4 weeks from now, I will be able to get the prismatic shielding. Because goddamn do I want the prismatic shielding. Yeah, it was probably Mahdi. But, yeah, no, he was mentioning that once you unlock 3 engineers, or once you get 3 engineers to tier 3, I can't remember which one particularly it was, but you unlock another one to get unlocked. Oh, now it's gonna come like every 5 minutes. God damn. Anyways, this will be the next one I think we focus on, because it's only 225 light years away, and it really will not be difficult to get the 15 bounty vouchers. So let's leave here for now. Let's get back up to the space station up here. Actually, let's just see. Is there a ringed planet here? Because we can collect $100,000 in bounties in no fucking time flat. Ring type icy. What about you? Pristine reserves. There we go. Both of them actually still have pristine reserves.
Landing gear retracted.
Engineers is also part of Horizons. Horizons gives a couple of different things. If you go into the PlayStation Store and you click on it, it gives you a little rundown. It gives like 3 different pretty big expansions, and then there's one that's still planned in the future that they don't have any information on for us yet, as far as I'm aware.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, this part. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, there we go. That's one thing I will say about the ASPX. Trying to get your escape vector and shit like that lined up is like, there is a fucking tiny sweet spot for that shit. That's where I'm going. Alright. Let's pull out of the planet so we can build some speed. Pull further away from the planet. Fuck, that looks so cool in this ship. I love how this thing doesn't actually have like a solid roof. It's a see-through one. So fucking good. Oh, definitely would love some VR in my life. That shit's just expensive for me right now. I mean, fuck, like, if I had VR, I would totally be doing, the Star Trek Bridge Commander, too. I am not a Star Trek fan. Never really have been. Always been Star Wars over Star Trek. But I tell you now, I would play the shit out of that game. Yeah. They have confirmed on their website that they do intend to bring PlayStation, like, they do intend to bring VR controls and compatibility to the PlayStation. Oh, what? It's just, it's too boring for me, dude. That's my only problem. There is some action, and I will give it to the Borg. The Borg are the one thing in Star Trek that I fucking like. Those guys are badass. They fuck shit up. Every time I've ever seen the Borg in any of that shit, it's just like, BAM! Oh, it's all good, Annabeth. It's just nice to see you around. Awesome. Locatus? Loctus? See, like I said, like, I've always been more of a Star Wars fan, but even then, I'm not, like, a true fan per se. I'm a little bit into the newer like, I fell in that weird generation where we're like in between shit, you know what I mean? But like I grew up more with the new Star Wars than with the old Star Wars, and I have a solid respect for the old Star Wars, but I love the cinematic epicness that they turned the Jedi into during, and the clones. The clones were so good in the Clones Wars. And the third movie, like, fuck, it was great. Granted, there's a lot of things wrong with it. I ain't disputing that shit. There was so many things wrong. But I can't get into Star Trek the same way. There's too much dead space in between crazy events. And granted, that's how life is. Like, I get it, you know? There's not a war every fucking 10 minutes. But it's hard for me to get involved in something like that. Yeah. Oh man, my stepdad got it bad, unfortunately. When he was in elementary school, he got a pamphlet in from his teacher, who was really into computers, even though they weren't personalized yet. And he brought the pamphlet home to his dad. And what the pamphlet was it was Bill Gates trying to get people to sponsor his company for stocks and shit like that. Like, it was when Bill Gates was first starting Microsoft. And he tried to get his dad to invest, and his dad didn't invest because he thought it would go fucking nowhere, and, like, condemned the guy, basically. And now, like, are you kidding me? That fucking, like, if his dad would have invested $20 at that point in time, he would be fucking loaded right now. So there's and I mean me too, like my good buddy Hugh, he got into the Bitcoin thing when it first started, and I totally wanted to get into the Bitcoin thing, but by the time I had the ability to start getting into it, it was too well known. People had computers that were insane for mining. The chances of getting a Bitcoin were fucking slim to none. Like, yeah. I've always caught on to things a little too late, unfortunately. And what up, though, Dances with Trolls? What up, though, Thunderpants? Welcome back, both yes. 10 minutes. Should theoretically be long enough for us to get some bounties. We should start seeing resource sectors pretty much any second now. You would think these rings are fucking pristine. Nothing. Really? Do I have to do a scan here then? Have I not done a scan? Is that my problem? Nothing. What the shit? Really? Wow, that's fucking... I was not expecting that. A pristine ringed fucking gas giant with not a single resource area. Huh. Well then. Guess we'll have to go over to that pristine ringed planet and hope for some better results. No wonder they're fucking pristine. And at least it's actually close. Yep. Yeah, no, the last episode I did was a discovery, well, an exploration. I won't say discovery, because the route that I was following was just... it contains 250-something jumps with water worlds and all types of shit. It's a really, really lucrative exploration run. But at some point in time, when I have my own explorer ship and I'm, you know, I've explored more of the facets of the game and played around with, you know, more of the things to do with inside the bubble, then I will be doing outside exploration, trying to find my own, you know, stars and systems and planets and shit. It's a good thing I can't name them, because I would come up with something probably, like... I'm clever about keeping my offensive shit, like, on the down low, but I'd come up with something that was slightly offensive. No, I do not. I have heard of the Discord, but I have not actually gotten one, no. And, welcome to the stream there. Yeah, even here, like, I don't get it. There's no fucking... Like, what is going on? For the time... Like, I've heard of Discord, and for the time being, I don't really have any way to utilize it the way I'd like. Once I have a proper PC and the ability to record on it, I'll be using either Discord or some other type of VoIP service. Alright, Ultima, thanks for watching the stream, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Baby steps. Baby steps. Same thing, like, I could start up a Patreon, but I don't feel like... I'll do that when I have 1,000 to 10,000 subs. Like, that's kind of my thing for that. Until I've accomplished something rather grand on YouTube that way, and I mean, I say rather grand, but I guess it's a pretty small goal. But once I accomplish something like that, I'll actually have a Patreon or something where people can donate to try and keep me going if they want to. That's up to them, totally. But yeah. Oh yeah, the nav beacon. I didn't even think about the nav beacon. Anyways, yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? Because, like, I was circling around the planet, and I've definitely been further away than that before. And, come across the, like, been able to see the fucking resource nodes. But the fact that I'm, like, flying over this fucking planet and there's nothing is so weird when they're pristine rings and shit, too. Oh, I saw it. I saw the nav beacon. Ha! Well, I mean, that would work too, I guess. Oh shit, never mind. I can't even do bounties. Whoops. It's a good thing we didn't find anything. I'm still in the ASPX with no guns. Shit. Alright, well... Oh. E. I was worried there for a second. Okay, not now. Crimonia Prospect. Yeah, it's actually really good we didn't do that, because, like, fuck, that would have sucked. This thing's a lot more expensive to replace than the fucking Cobra. Charity streams are a good way of getting the name out there. And that's my thing too, is I'm not a greedy asshole, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to do this for a living, but I don't need to be PewDiePie with millions. Which is a large part of why I don't monetize my videos. If somebody wants to watch my videos, why should they be hassled by ads? The only time I'll put ads, well, actually, I think the only time ads get put in a video now is if I have copyrighted music and it decides to monetize it for me. But even, like, in the long run, if it's a video I put a lot of work into and a lot of effort, maybe I'll monetize it. But for the most part, I'd rather get by on donations and just the community support. You know what I mean? And, like I said, I'm not down to make millions. I don't need that. Fuck that noise. I would be happy if I was making $2,500 to $3,000 a month. Like, it's... fuck all. It's true. It's true. But like, the way that I do it, like, the way that I think of it is, and part of what keeps me going with YouTube is, I'd be doing this anyways. Why not enjoy playing the games with people who enjoy the games, like you guys, and enjoying the chat while I do it? For me, this is, like, the most social form of gaming, as opposed to just trying to make it a job. It's a hobby that I'd love to turn into a job, but... Exactly, though. I'm still, like, I'm definitely down for the getting paid thing. But what I mean is, like, if I monetize a video, it better be something that I put a lot of effort in. A live stream, I put effort into this, don't get me wrong, but it's not the same as like, Frankie on PC. You know, when he puts out a video, he does months worth of work to it. He adds, you know, sound effects, this, that, the other thing. He deserves to have ads in his videos to earn that that money, because he put a lot of time and effort into it. And I do put time and effort in, but it's not quite the same. That being said, I dislike when YouTubers, and particularly Typical Gamer is probably the worst offender for this at this point. He just hits the fucking auto ad button, and it's like every 9 minutes or so, every 9 to 10 minutes, a fucking ad pops up. whether it be the little bottom screen one or a full-fledged fucking ad. And he does like 3-4 hour live streams, but it, like, if you're not going to chop it up and make it so that you're watching an entertaining piece of footage, then you need to spread out your ads a little bit more, because I don't watch his streams anymore because of it. Oh, the server died out. Shit! And just as I was landing, too. Oh, well. But yeah, no, like, typical gamer, he bugs me in the sense that when he does his videos, he puts way too many ads in. Yes. Yeah, no. I don't intend to be that way either. Well, we kind of... Actually, let me just see here. I can still download the update without closing the game. Update history. Check for update. There we go. Okay, never mind. The update must be server-side then. Yep, for sure, Daedalus. I'll definitely see you later. But yeah, no, like, my issue is with people who over-spam their shit with ads just to make some money. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make a penny, but I don't want to be a greedy scuzzball piece of shit while I do it. But yeah, talk to you later, Daedalus. And it does look like the update is going to be server-side, because I just tried to, like, get the game to update, and it said it was up to date. There was no download. Okay. Before you go, Daedalus, since you've been through this before, do I have to actually close the game, or do I just kind of have to, like, sit here and wait for 5 minutes and then try again? Hopefully I caught him before he left. It's not a big deal if I have to close the game. It just means I have to end the stream and start a new one. But yeah. Definitely going to continue to do this just because I love it. If it becomes a fucking career, fucking right, I'll be ecstatic. Oh no. Don't get me thank you for your kind words though, bro. But yeah, no. I will find my happy medium, and since we're just kind of sitting here waiting for the servers and shit, my plan is, once I have, you know, anywhere between 1,000 and 10,000 subs, I plan to start a Patreon page where you can pay $1 to $5 maximum for a monthly subscription fee to keep me real, to keep me uncensored, to keep me off of YouTube's fucking policy bullshit, and to keep the videos unmonetized. Fair enough. Yeah, see, and like one ad, not bad. But having an ad every 9 minutes when you're doing like a GTA 5 video, which can have 10 to 15 minutes of downtime in between action, that's not cool. I have major issues with the way he's been monetizing his stuff lately. And I don't watch his channel at all anymore because of it. Every time I look at a video and it's just like, ad. Like, it's just like a stream of fucking yellow ticks on his fucking, on his time bar. It's just, oh god, I can't do it. But yeah, what I want to do is $1 to $5 maximum subscription fee per month. Not even really a subscription fee, more just like a $1 to $5 donation per month. Anything over that is going to be a one-time donation only. And, well, I mean, you can donate as many times as you want, but it's not something that I will allow people to pay monthly, you know what I mean? I'm not, unless they do that their own fucking way. But I'm not going to take people's money out of their pockets just to be different, right? I don't know. I have a respect for the fact that you guys earned your shit. Yeah. See, yeah, I see your point. Well, fair enough. And you know what? I've never considered it that way before, so I feel like when it gets to the point where the channel gets to that stage where I'm considering either doing, you know, full monetization or Patreon, I will look at a straw poll and I will get everybody's opinion on it, and we will do what the channel wants to do, not just what I think is the best idea. But let's try. Apparently that update was hella fucking quick. God damn, was that update hella quick. Whoa. The Gal map had a bit of lag there as it, like, tried to populate all the lines to, like, all the fucking jumps from this one area. Holy shit, you can jump to a lot of fucking places. Oh, fair enough. Like I said, like I don't intend to do it the same way as a lot of people. That's just going to be something that's kind of like off in the background for me. Same thing, like if I end up doing shoutouts, I'm not going to do a shoutout competition where, you know, if you post on so many of my videos and you have to sub and you have to be active and blah blah blah. No. Instead, what I want to do is I want to go out and find channels when I'm more popular than them or whatever and I can help them grow. Go find channels that I think I would be willing to watch or other people on my channel might be interested in, and I'll surprise them with a fucking shout out. I mean, I'm all for growth and shit like that, but like, I don't want to do it scamtastic wise. Alright, we need to enter the station here. Again.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And yeah, Mice, it seems like the patch was all server side, so. It's too early to say if it's good or bad, but it is a plan. And that's half the fucking battle. Best laid plans of mice and gods, you know?
Boarding permission granted.
Get a little closer before we do the auto dock. So it doesn't take us a fucking lifetime. There we go. This should be a fairly quick landing considering we were right there.
Landing gear deployed.
That's great though, like fuck. I gotta say, that was like the fastest patch ever. Just click, oh okay, that's done. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Like fuck. I wonder if your map is a little bit more fixed though, Mice, because like I said, like when I first opened my galaxy map there, I couldn't move from the spot, and if you guys, I noticed it, but like it like reconnected all the lines to the planet, so maybe it was like a jump reset or something like that. Not sure what it could have been, but it definitely took a little bit longer to load the galaxy map that time. Alright, onto the hangar. Actually, now that's another option we have. Because I need to go to their system anyways, and it's like 300 something fucking away. And I couldn't find any resource things here, so maybe I will instead just go to this system, the Wolf 397, and work with them there. Wolf 397. View on Gal map. And then we can get our third engineer going. Fair enough. Race into every base. Have you been running the silent running mode, or you just go straight balls in? There's 8 jumps in this thing, which means it'd be like fucking 15 in the Cobra. No sense calling the Cobra here only to call it back to Wolf. Ah, shit. Yeah, see, whenever I have a bounty or shit like that, like, I just kind of get to the outskirts of it, and then I go silent running. Maybe I'm just a little bit of a... Well, maybe I have too much of a kid inside of me, man, but I just can't help it. Mice and Gods was the first one to mention it when he was like, oh, is there anything kind of like a nuke sub or anything like that in here? Like, just a submarine-style play thing? And it's like, oh, there's silent running mode. Fucking rights, I used that thing a couple of times. It sucks that it kills your shields, but it's cool. It's neat. And not being targetable is fucking awesome. What up, Caster? Welcome back to the stream, bro. And theoretically, I could see that being like if your shields are critical anyways, and you pop your fucking flight assist mode off, and you're, you know, doing some crazy aerial maneuver around an asteroid, hit your silent running so they lose target on you, and then you kind of like slide in behind them, turn it off, and start pelting their ass. You can pull some crazy fucking strats in this game for that shit, I imagine. Yeah, you just hold triangle and hit, well, okay. I think it's triangle when you're not in Super Cruise. And then you hit, what is it? Wait, what? Do I need to, oh, I think I unclicked it. That'd be why. I'm like, why is it telling me to drop out? There we go. Anyways, yeah, I think, like, when you're not in Super Cruise, you hold triangle and do left bumper, and it turns you into silent running, which makes it so that none of your heat goes out. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair at all, Caster. Silent running already has so many trade-offs. You shouldn't be able to scan somebody with it. Like, that's not fair. Yeah, the heat sinks totally make sense. But the fact that you have no shields when you're running it is a pretty big detriment. But I guess, well, I imagine part of the reason why that is the way it is there might have been some people exploiting the same sort of thing that I was thinking of.
Frameshift drive charging.
They're actually not bad. And it is nice that whatever you hold for, like, your main buttons tells you everything that it goes to. You know what I mean? It's not... It's got a bit of a steep learning curve, but it's a lot less complicated than I was expecting it to be. Now, if Arma ever comes to the console, I don't know how the fuck they would be able to do that shit. That's fucking cool. Yeah, see, like, that's what I was meaning, like, min-maxing the shit out of your ship to be, like, silent running exploit status. Multiple heat sinks, fucking... the silent running mode, pretty much nothing but hull reinforcement so that you don't have to worry about not having shields. You can get in, do some hit and runs, get a couple of major fucking bounties by just outputting damage and not being targetable, and then get the fuck out of there.
Frameshift drive charging.
That is a very hot star.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know, that's the other thing I gotta say, now that we have the money and shit like that, I might look into, into getting the 5A fuel scoop for this thing. So that I can, fill this bitch up in 30 seconds instead of a minute and a half. Yeah. Yeah, like I can see to an extent having the sensors on like a gangster fucking high-tiered ship being able to scan and find one of the silent running ships. Now, curiosity, can you engineer pretty much any ship to be able to scan for silent running, or is that something that only a certain amount of ships are able to do? Or like larger ships or larger sensors or something like that, because that would also be a fair balance as well. I mean, your standard fighter craft is not going to have the capabilities to track a sub, but something like a destroyer would. I mean, hell, that's what they were fucking designed for mostly. Ah, shit. Yeah, see, like, it's not really legit that a Cobra could fucking scan through your silent running mode. Or maybe if they, like, balanced it out so that only the smaller ships can scan silent running mode and not the larger ships, because the larger ships put out too much heat themselves or some shit like that. But then again, I haven't played any of the PvP, so I can't really comment on the balance. Ah, now that I think about it though, speaking of subs, have any of you seen that fucking crazy VR game that's all sub-based and shit, and you're like in the sub, and the only part, like, you just hop through, you have to keep the sub balanced and all that shit? I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it looks so cool, so in-depth. Huh. Damn. I'll have to go look on Devil Dog Gamer's channel later and find it. What up, though, Craig? At the moment, we are heading off to get another engineer's contract. Not fulfilled, I guess, like, not fully, but we're gonna be getting him happier with us so that we can get more shit through him, and then potentially unlock the last engineer, I believe. Or at least unlock the ability to look at what he does, and what his requirements are to get him unlocked. And then I think I'm probably going to start doing some material gathering so that I can do better upgrades to my ship. And or I'm going to start doing more exploration and just really focusing on the high metal worlds and like Earth-like worlds and shit like that. Make a decent amount of money so that I can start investing in a higher tiered combat ship or something with a fighter. Yeah, we've got 2 engineers at the moment now, so getting there. Helbin service station and the trophy camp. Alright, so we'll go to the service station for now. We'll check the system map. I'm pretty sure I scanned when I got here. I could be wrong. What up, Dope Pandy? Welcome back to the stream, bro. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Son of a bitch. Well, I mean, there's still the nav beacon that I can do bounty hunting at, I guess. It's not the end of the fucking world. I would advise getting a Cobra. It's a very good first investment ship. Reasonably priced, lots of fucking options, decent jump range, can do bounties and other things. That would be my advice. I still, to this day, use a Cobra, and I've got fucking 50-something mil worth of assets. For sure. I think that's been recommended before as well. Also, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not. Yeah, Rhodius. Earth-like world. I was gonna say, should scan that planet, and then I thought about it again. I was like, meh, it's probably already scanned. Shit. Oh, well. Damn, dude. I got the Cobra MK3 for the 470. If you search for if you find a Li Yong Ryu system nearby, it gives you a 15% discount on your ship and your modules. And if you purchase your ship and your modules at a discounted price, it also discounts your insurance costs. Combat zone mission stacking. Fair enough, but you would have to have a fairly decent combat ship to do something like that, wouldn't you? Or are you going into combat zones where there's cops and just kind of using them primarily to finish your mission?
Please request docking permission prior to landing.
Close enough now.
Request approved. Make your way to landing pad 08. Automated approach authorized. All clear, Commander.
Fair enough. Like I said, if you go through the Li Yong Ryu systems, you get a 15% discount on the ship and modules, and as a result, your insurance costs go down as well. So it's definitely something to look for. And they're fairly common throughout the bubble because they're independent. They're not a specific faction. Are you... I was gonna say, are you kidding me? Is there somebody on this fucking dock? But no. We're good. We're fucking good. $17 not bad. Certainly not the end of the world. Pandy, I believe you can't, from what I've been told, and I haven't actually been able to purchase one, or seen one for purchase, but I believe the Mark IV isn't purchasable, at least on the console. So yeah, unfortunately we have to wait 17 minutes for this fucking thing to get to us, but maybe we can take a mission in the meantime. Deliver 4 units of tobacco in the name of democracy. Yeah, see, according to the Coralia shipyard, when I was building my ASPX, it should have cost me about $21 million. And I had just under 21 million when I started building it. I was at 20.8, and I still had 2.5 to 3.5 million left over just for insurance fund. So, okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Tobacco, yep, that's what it is. That right there is how they're gonna crush the rebellion. Sending them that wacky tobacco. We need to be friendly with those guys. God damn, these guys' missions pay out shit. Yeah, we just need to bring you the fucking commodity, don't we? Oh, never mind. We just deliver it. We could pick up a decent amount of missions and just land it somewhere else. Where's it going? Kregel Zone. Kregel Zone. Huh. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, fuck. No, that one's not gonna work. Old Kier. Yeah, I could do that one. That one's not gonna be a problem. Yay for better relations. May as well grab this. It's just fucking going from one station to the other, down. I mean, it's fuck all for money, but it'll get our reputation with them up a bit. Let him do another 25,000 to the cause. Because you're basically paying for it, dude.
Access to docking facilities will require Starcon authorization. Please submit requests before entering the docking bay.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing successful. Notifying ground crew. Happy to have you, Commander. Ship released. Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Fuck your slowdown bullshit. Fucking gravity well off the planet slowing my ass right down.
Sierra, this is an Alliance station. Please comply with Starcom regulations at all times.
Really? Well, I guess I can't say I'm too surprised, because it is really new to the console, but I'm a little bit surprised that I'm not seeing more players in, like...
Initiating auto-docking sequence.
Oh, auto-dock, you done goofed. Anyways, I'm surprised that we're not seeing more players in the zones to do with engineers.
Scan detected.
My only thought on that one is that there's a lot of people that haven't really delved into it at all. Ah, Marty, welcome back, bro. That's what I've been told too from a couple other people, and I was figuring that was the case. If I noticed correctly too, I'm pretty sure you can't even build a Mark IV on the Corellia shipyard anymore. I didn't see one on there. I saw the Mark IV Viper, but I didn't see the Mark IV Cobra. Hey, we're cordial. That's good. Nothing else to cash in? Donations, donations. That's true. It's true. Oh, damn. So, I love the fact that whatever, like, this is a chain mission, so it means it's because we did a previous mission. I love how, like, delivering the cigarettes or the whatever has resulted in a chain mission here. And not just any chain mission, but an assassination mission. I just haven't really gotten around to be completely honest, and welcome to the stream, Fig. I did name the first ship we did KC and G, and I plan to name, like, the larger ships. This one I might even just name the ASP Explorer, but, like, take the E out and slam the name together. But yeah, for the most part, I've been just kind of enjoying the rest of the game more than naming the shit. Plus, I won't say I ran out of names, but I utilized a lot of, like, clever names when I was playing Ark, and yeah, almost need like a little while to refill the stores. Damn, all these motherfuckers want me to go somewhere else for that shit. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could just get a mission on the way back. Politicians, they would need what, business class? Yeah. Economy, okay. Seeking sightseeing adventure. That's not that bad. Economy, okay. Yeah, I've been told that one too. I don't generally do anything that's over like 50k or maybe 125. There's just no point. But I mean, we picked up what, like 4 missions that paid out like 100,000 a fucking piece. So spending 75,000 to get a bit more relations with them was piss change. Yeah, no, but people calling the ASP Explorer the ASPX, I was going to take the E out because I named the last episode ASP Exploration or whatever, and potentially just do that for a name, but yeah, I don't know. And actually, I mean, if we want to get real with this ship, what was the fucking... Was it the Black Hawk? Oh yeah, there's a Viper Mark IV. Huh. Just combat ships. But what was the... I remember fucking reading at one point in time that the American military had made like a recon version of the SR-1 Blackhawk, I believe is what it was called. The like super crazy stealth fighter that looks a lot like the ASP. I was thinking of naming it the Blackhawk or something like that, but I wanted to make sure that I had the fucking name right. Blackbird, Blackhawk, Black something. I don't remember exactly. They also had like a prototype one that was just basically a hardcore UAV back when that wasn't a thing yet. But yeah, if I could name it the proper designation for the recon craft, because this thing doesn't have any weapons, it's not a bomber. I thought it was the Blackbird, or yeah, something like that. Anyways, I'll find the like name for the prototype recon one and name it after that. And if I can't find the name, whatever, I'll just call it the Blackbird. Ship transfer, four more minutes. Was it the first? What up, Snoopak? Welcome back, bro.
Ship is down. Bad restraints engaged. Starcon is glad to have you, Commander. Ship coupling disengaged. Be wary of traffic on your way out.
Landing gear retracted.
Hostile for what? Oh, never mind. Just because of the fucking... Not like enemies or whatever. Hostile because we're in a different power faction or whatever. Aha! No, I didn't know that. That is fucking awesome.
Frameshift drive charging.
More for nostalgia than anything. I haven't really had a reason to get rid of it.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing that I'm a little bit worried about is, like, they're like, don't come up with fucking offensive names and shit. And now that I stream, I can't really do the offensive name things as much. Or I feel like I probably shouldn't. But I've come up with some pretty funny offensive names. Not like just like I don't know. I have a dark humor. I have a very dark humor. Like, hate me if you want. I understand. But one of my favorite fucking names for a ship that I ever did, I did for my Star Trek the free-to-play one on the PlayStation. I can't remember what the hell it's called. But I named it the Sand Potato. Fuck's sake. Goddamn AI. Tempted to just let you have my ass. For a change of pace. Can't always escape you dickbags. But you suck, sir, so apparently that's exactly what's happening today. Ooh. No, see, when I'm doing the slave trade, I'm gonna name my ship Super Dark, and I'm gonna find out what the name of the first, like, actual slave ship to America was called. Yeah, that's bad, because, I mean, they weren't really slaves, they were just fucking victims, in a sense. Now, I don't want to fucking poke and prod or anything like that. They totally, like, it was a matter of way too excessive fucking retaliation, but to be fair, the Jewish people, not the whole group, but a large part of Jewish people in power did fuck over Germany pretty hard. Once again, the retaliation was overkill. It was way beyond retaliatory strike, but I guess we can't really talk when America's bombed like millions, literally millions of people over the Twin Towers, which was a pretty atrocious event, but when you compare the fucking death tolls, I feel like it's been... I feel like you guys have gotten your vengeance already. But yeah. I mean, it's super dark, but yeah. I'm also I also want to have a ship that does, like, running criminals or politicians or something like that, and I'm gonna name it the Millennium Falcon. Hey, I'm fine with blowing shit up, just don't blow up other people and then sit there and play the victim card. Same with, like, guns. Like, gun control I support to an extent, but when it comes right down to it, I fully support the idea that people should have the right to protect themselves. If somebody steps on my property, and granted, I'm Canadian, I don't have the right to do fucking anything, dude. Like, it's bad here for that shit. But if somebody steps foot on my fucking property and just, like, starts fucking around and being a little dick face and shit like that, I should have the right to do something about it. In Canada, not a fucking chance. This country is so fucked up. If somebody breaks into your house while you're sleeping and you beat them savagely with a baseball bat to the point where you, like, break legs or something like that, but they did not come into your house with a weapon, they just broke in with their hands, you as the homeowner will get sued for excessive force. How fucking stupid is that? And you will be charged by the cops with assault with a deadly weapon or attempted manslaughter or some shit like that. This country is fucking retarded for that shit. Jesus of Lubeck. I will definitely be doing something like that then. I will probably call it that when I have a proper slave ship. And I do want to get one at some point in time because it's pretty goddamn lucrative. Gonna have to anyways when we pull out the Cobra, which should be here now. Just 1 second here, guys. I'm trying to get myself a toke ready. Sorry, I should have said something. Just sitting here all fucking quiet and shit. Give me just a few fucking seconds. Unfortunately, we ran out of weed today, so I'm down to resin, which is pretty fucking shitty. But I get paid tomorrow, theoretically. So should not be without my kush for long. Fucking dog hair, though. Fucking dog hair everywhere. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. Honestly, being Canadian, I smoke a lot of weed, and prices are cheap, so this is the first time I've had to smoke resin in probably like 2.5 months. And I was actually supposed to get paid today, but I didn't, so whatever. Not a huge fucking dealio. And yeah, weed here is cheap now, so.
Detached sequence complete. Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
If I could afford it, I would get a,
Landing gear
got a couple of people who have QPs for $450. Well, QP's of good shit for $450. Yeah, it's not legal in Canada. Canadians just don't really give a fuck.
Frameshift drive charging.
Nav beacon will be over here.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it's about 80 actually. Depends. Like I said, it depends on like what your quality is. I get kush from anywhere between 120 to 140 ounce. If I wanted to drop my grades, I could probably get it for 80 an ounce. But then it's, I mean, you're smoking more of it, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Oh hey, that actually is a human player. Alright, there should be a nav beacon around here somewhere, one would think. I might actually have to go to a different system. I wouldn't be surprised, because I had to go to a... No, there it is. I had to go to a different system to get the other ship, but apparently not with this one. I mean, that's a pretty good deal considering what the euro is really worth. God damn, see, that's one of my favorite things about Switzerland, too. They didn't fucking buckle. They didn't go with the euro system. Agent Carol Bowman. Okay, that's the first time I've ever seen, like, an agent thing. Guybrush Threepwood. God damn it. What about you? You're an eagle. Tell me you've been bad. Alliance Enforcer. Probably a fucking another one. Yep. Vulture, what about you? Fuck me. players have a hollow icon versus a like full one, like the square is full. When you're near another player, it's hollowed out and empty and shit. You still have the orange outline, but yeah. God damn it. I think I'm gonna try a different system. Olker. Let's try that one.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just like, I don't doubt that eventually some bounty would come up, but well, I don't know, maybe. We'll check this guy. Diamondback Scout.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, I don't think we are gonna get bounties here just because of how the engineering missions have been. We had to do something in a different system and bring it back to them, so. Yes. Yeah, interdictions are kind of annoying.
Fuel scooping.
Oh yeah, I don't have a scanner. Ha!
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Footsie Voldemort. Finally. To hell with the kill warrant for this.
Under attack.
Bud. Boom. Oh, that's only 4.
Incoming message.
Gonna take us forever to get to 100,000 at that rate. Fuck. Yeah, I swapped out to the Cobra. Well, thank you, James.
Scan
And yeah, they totally do have Commander in their name. Oh shit, whoops. I wasn't even looking at this guy. Oh, and he's a keelback. This should be worth some money. I'll have to drag him to the Allies, though. I don't think I'll be able to take him by myself. They should be over this way. They were. Then they just decided to disappear from the map. Like dicks. Oh, a couple of them are spawning back in, it looks like. Whatever. We'll do what we can. Fuck, that thing's got some shields. I won't be able to look at the chat while I'm fighting. Just give me a second here, guys. Let's get that fucking power plant. Oh, damn. Your shit, keel back. Nah, I'm not worried about the kill warrant scanner right now. Primarily because with the kill warrant scanner, like, you have to go somewhere else and collect on the bounties, and I don't really... I'm not going anywhere else right now, you know what I mean? Definitely looks like there's a fight going on over here, though. Maybe I can get in on it before it's over. What are they shooting at? Ah, it's unfortunate. Motherfuckers. Ah, I could probably almost do it, actually.
under attack. Target shields offline.
Cause there ain't no rest for the wicked. Come on, you little punk bitch. Let's go! Boom!
Target destroyed.
Believe it or not, my first kill was accidental. That doesn't surprise me. My first one wasn't fantastic. Yeah, I've gone to the, like anything big, I'll do a kill warrant scanner on. Like if it's a keelback, I probably could have done, or like a condor or something. But I really don't feel like I'm gonna get a whole lot of extra bounty off of a sidewinder or a cobra or some stupid thing like that. Motherfucker just jump in? Nice. He might be worth scanning.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Fuck, that thing got roasted. Fuck yeah. Alright, we should only really need like one more half-decent fucking bounty and we'll have enough. We probably already have enough, to be completely honest. I'm gonna say it's probably not. Yep. Generally speaking, I find like the transport craft are very unlikely to be guilty of anything.
Cannot comply. Frameshift
But
drive charging.
107 credit bounty in Empire. 101,000 for the Nationalist of Okir.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Almost positive it was Wolf 397 that we were at. Yeah, that too. Yeah, they don't do that. Fuck, who was it who was saying, when somebody, like, targets you too, you can target them? I can't remember who was saying. I think it might have been Modi or Daedalus or somebody. Maybe Ultima. One of them was saying that you can target the person standing from behind you by, like, targeting the next highest threat, I think? Or the next hostile target?
Fuel suit disengaged.
Ah, okay. Nice. Like, motherfucker, I tanked my speed so long ago. So fucking long ago. Like, tanked it, too. Not even, like, put it in the blue. Like, tanked it. But whatever.
Orbital flight engaged.
Planet landing or scanning enemies who are interdicting you?
Falcon, Bilacy, Kilo, Uniform, Sierra. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Yeah, the planet, sure. The station, for the most part, I've got down. There's a lot of... Oh, shit. I just realized I don't even have autodock on this bitch. Oh, well. The only one I really, really supremely hate docking at is the, like, really small stations.
Pad 06.
06. I think it's the blue one that's lit up. Oh, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, like the small, medium-sized stations that can only take up to a medium-sized ship where you gotta fucking find the stupid thing you gotta land at, and then half the time you're pointing the wrong way. Those ones I will always use autodock if I can. The other ones, meh, they're not so bad. Oh, that'd be why. Fair enough. I'm like, why is it not fucking tilting the way it's supposed to? It's been a while since I've been on standard flight controls. I, like, never fucking use them. Always on alternate. Just like that. Landing gear down. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Laggy bullshit.
Landing gear deployed.
Also, gotta say, go outside. Thank you. Nope, not that one. Left. Nope. Is it R3 then? It is R3. I kind of wish they had better cameras. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I do dislike the fact that the boost and the fucking landing gear are, like, tied to the same button. That fucks me over. Sometimes it's my own bad. Sometimes if a station's laggy or it fucking takes a while, goddamn. Like last night when I was doing more bounty hunting to get back into the, oh shit. I'm fucking lost. Okay, fuck this. I'm gonna just do another loop. Anyways, yeah, when I was doing, the last fucking bounty hunting thing that we were on, trying to land in that main station, holy shit, what a fucking nightmare. There was like 12 people in or around. Better than before by much. Oh, I hope so. But yeah, like in and around that fucking station, there was I counted at least 12 dots. That's not even counting who was in the system. And trying to land. Oh my god, what a fucking nightmare that was. Every 20 feet chop. Every 20 feet chop, 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 chop. Felt like I was in a fucking slap chop commercial. A little bit more. Oh, it hits. I see. I haven't actually hit someone. I always end up just kind of like bouncing off the back wall, though. There we go. Multi-cannon upgrades. I am fucking down. Efficient weapon, a high-capacity magazine, but we do not have any of that shit. That's unfortunate. Lightweight mount, longer-range weapon, overcharged weapon, though. Increased damage per second. More distributor job, more jitter. Jitter. That's kind of weird. Rapid fire, short-range blaster. Decreases your maximum range, but increases your damage and damage per second. It's a pretty shitty fucking trade-off, though. Sturdy mount. I think we'll just wait on that until we have better fucking... I might do that one just to get his affinity up. Oh, that sucks. That's kind of what I was thinking, or rapid fire. Or not, sorry, rapid fire, the ammo cap, just because I fucking run out of shit all the time. The only thing about overcharged is it does fuck with my distributor draw. I'd want to, like, overcharge 5 so that you just take as little on it as possible. Or I'd want to upgrade my power plant, like, customize it and shit like that. Now, out of curiosity, this will answer that question right off the bat. Oh, it doesn't. So, I have to get 3 engineers to level 3 to unlock, or tier 3 rewards or whatever, grade 3 access to unlock the last engineer. Damn. Anyways, that is another fucking engineer unlocked, which is great. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we'll just kind of fucking get rid of them. Meh, I'll do that fucking later. Oh, that's history. I thought that was people in range right now. I was like, what? Alright. Well, let me just see here what the time is, what we're looking at. Alright. I feel like I'm going to end this episode here, guys, because it's been a couple hours now, and I will start up the next episode pretty much immediately. You get to level 3 plus 30% with an engineer, and he gives you the next one. Okay. Ah, that's interesting. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here because it's been fairly long already. I'll start up the next one immediately. We'll continue on. We'll probably start doing some exploration or some resource harvesting. Maybe talk about some ideas for how to make some mid to late game money. That would be a good idea. Some quick money so that the next episode we can have a different ship. But I'm thinking tomorrow night, sorry, I guess, not the next episode, but tomorrow night, we're going to be doing some type of war-style missions. I want to start doing, like, you know, single-ship assassinations or some ground fucking landings and do some, you know, subterfuge shit. So I'd like to try and get into that one next. But regardless, if you guys have enjoyed this stream, if you've enjoyed this episode, if you've enjoyed this series as much as I have, do me a solid, leave me a like, a comment, your thoughts, your critiques, your criticisms, what kind of games you'd like to see featured on the channel, and how you found the channel in the first place. Leave a sub if you haven't already, a follow if you're watching on the PlayStation, and as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games, so we can continue to grow as a community as a whole. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys. I will see you in just a minute.